cultural performance will commence in a short while. All our honored guests and visitors are requested to kindly take your seats. Kindly do not enter the performing arena. All media personnel are requested to kindly operate within the demarcated area. Thank you.
We request our esteemed guests to kindly refrain from entering the performing arena. We request our esteemed guests to kindly refrain from entering the performing arena.
Itya cultural troops laga attendance lobole ase. Apni laga naam matya time de nijor boha jaga bara khara kurigina jor bara hala kurubule request kuriase.
Angami culture troupe. Our culture troupe. Chakhesang culture troupe. Chang culture troupe. Tikhir culture troupe. Puchori culture troupe. Kachari culture troupe. Garo culture troupe. Ringma culture troupe. Sangdam culture troupe. Konyak culture troupe. Lotha culture troupe. Phom culture troupe. Sumi culture troupe. Yimchunger culture troupe. Kuki culture troupe. And lastly, the Zeliang culture troupe. We are also pleased to have the Mizo Cultural Organization for Mizoram performing today. May you please stand and receive a small token of love.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, honored guests, and our vibrant crowd of festival lovers, good morning and welcome to the grand celebration of culture, unity, and heritage, the day 2 of the 25th Hornbill Festival. This morning, we are very pleased to have our festival host, Mr. Zeliang, Deputy Chief Minister, Planning and Transformation and National Highways, and co-host, Mr. G. Ikuto Zimomi, Advisor for Department of Land Resources. We are also very pleased to have in our midst our honored guest, Mr. Ravi Bhatnagar, the Director of External Affairs and Partnerships, South Asia, RECIT. We would now like to take this time to acknowledge our honored guest. The festival host, Mr. Zeliang, Deputy Chief Minister and co-host, Mr. Ikuto Zimomi, may kindly do the honor of felicitating our honored guest, Mr. Ravi Bhatnagar.
At the meantime, we request the Khiamniungan culture troupe to roar for the guests. Khiamniungan culture troupe.
Mr. Ravi Bhatnagar is presented with a traditional dao, which is a Naga machete, a Chang shawl, a commemorative 25th edition silver coin, and an official Naga tourism diary. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute honor to have you all today as we kick off this remarkable journey of art, music, dance, and tradition, showcasing the very best of Nagaland's diverse cultures. Over the next several days, we will witness the vibrant tapestry of Naga traditions, hear the beat of our heritage through music and performances, and celebrate the spirit of togetherness that defines our spirit and our beautiful land. Ladies and gentlemen, the Department of Art and Culture is proud to present to you Cultural Connect. Cultural Connect is a cultural extravaganza presented by the Department of Art and Culture, Nagaland, at the Hornbill Festival 2024. Declared as the Festival of Festivals, the outstanding cultural troupes from all parts of Nagaland shall present to the visitors a glimpse into the rich cultural songs, dances, and traditions of the tribes of Nagaland. The Department of Art and Culture acknowledges and appreciates the sincere and active participation of all troupes and individuals whose cooperation enabled these presentations. Names of the cultural troupes. So whether you're a local or a guest from afar, we invite you to immerse yourself in the festivities, witness the magic of Naga culture, and enjoy every moment of this special celebration. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the cultural performance. For our first performance, we have the Angami Cultural Troupe. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning the Angami Cultural Troupe will be performing a folk dance called Soje Fe. This song is sung in accompaniment to a game called soje, derived from the flying movement of a bird called soje, which is a species of the eagle or hawk. Soje Fe is a traditional folk song that is inspired by this bird, and the tune of the song is made in imitation of the chirps and movement of the bird. This song is sung by men folk during Sekrinye. Our next performers are the Ao Cultural Troupe. In view of the 25th edition of the Hornbill Festival, every tribe will be performing their respective commemorative performance on different days, and the best performance will be selected and awarded. This morning, we have our cultural troupe performing their commemorative performance, titled The Last Ritual of Muatzi Festival. The Aos observe two major festivals annually, one being Muatzi Festival, which is held for 6 consecutive days, and the other being Tsangramong Festival, which is held for 3 days. The last days of both the festivals are alike in terms of rituals, events, and other activities. Following are the various observations that take place in the final days. The village elders will lead the citizens and ladies to a folk dance, and the young menfolk will gather a wild vine called Shazengzi, commonly called liana, from the village forest. The carrying of the Shazengzi is accompanied by chants and reverberations of traditional victory yodels. It is then crushed and divided into many ends. The men and women folk perform a medley of responsive folk songs called Arkan. The vine, which is used to play the traditional tug of war, is called Ar, and hence the game is called Ar Asantibba, which is a tug of war. After the song ends, everyone starts chanting and yodeling while proceeding towards the crushed vine to play a game of tug of war. The men folk take the base ends, while the women hold the other ends. After that, a woman will signal the end of the pulling of the R and starts singing a song called Salang Atambakan, and finishes the overall ceremony by chanting the final yodel called O Atamba.
celebrate the vibrant culture heritage of Nagaland, we kindly request all visitors to refrain from entering the performing arena or taking pictures and videos from within the performance area during the culture program. Drone operators are requested not to fly close to the performing arena and performers. Your understanding and cooperation are vital in preserving the sanity of these performances and ensuring a meaningful experience for everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Chang Cultural Troupe. This morning, the Chang Cultural Troupe will be presenting a performance titled the Chakhesang Yamni. The Changs believe that they migrated from places and stayed at a place called Chakhesang. After settling at Chakhesang, their knowledge opened and they started to store wisdom. With the passage of time, the population grew. With the heralding of the chief, the villagers came together and he started to give names to clans. Each clan came up with different names and tattoos.
Hey! Changsong! Changsang Konga! Ho sang sang jong hao la bơ! Ho ba! Mơ gây sân là hao gồ bơ! Sân đầu! Chang đồ gồ lao tơ! Ho ba sân! Naka bang song nua! Sang gai chang đồ gồ chang anan! Âu bang agai! Âu thi gai akila bơ! Chăm bên sông! Sân đầu chi! Mắt chẳng ha! Ho ba! Ho chang sang kong ha ga! Sân bên đầu! Tuần chính yang mày sang kong ka to ang la bơ! Trung si bang chan la bơ! Sân! Trung si bang ha! Hi bơ! Sang bơ ba! Sân chang sông! Phang yang bơ chi ki la bơ! Sang bơ ba ka to kang sâu to ko! Lao la bơ! Hi bơ! Hanay! Khương bab cao bab! Hani baban gibao! Hawan daw! Kang sâu to ko! Nga la bơ! Hawanay ba nyan ko! Nasat nabam to ko! Nyan jong haw la bơ! Nibaw ba! Phang yang bơ! Lumaw to ko! Kila bơ! Hoba! Hanay! Lumaway bơ! Khương bab cao bab ko! Ho de kila bơ! Hoba! Hawanay ba nyan ko! Paso pamat to ko! Nyan la bơ! Sambaw ba! Ho Chakhesang kong hanay! Hongang to ko! Sanywa phang je kila bơ! Hoba! Hongang songay bơ! Khương bab cao bab ko! Lulu kila bơ! Hawanay ba nyan ko! Sayaw ilam to ko! Nyang ko haw la bơ! Hoba khương bab cao bab! Ho de kila bơ! Thon lego! San! Chakhesang kong hanay! Sai chung hao chi này! Sanywa! Ung to ko! Phang yang bu je kila bơ! Hoba! Ung si songay bơ! Khương bab cao bab ho de kila bơ! Hoba! Khương bab cao bab ay! Hawan ung to ko! Shan la bơ! Ho Chakhesang kong à! San bên đầu mắt chẳng ha! Hi bơ! San bên đầu tuần chính yang mày sang kong ka to ang la bơ! On si yang! In siêu bu bên đầu ay làm lia sư!
And so, when the population grew, they felt the need to migrate yet again. And so they migrated to a new place from Chakhesang and settled at Dongching Yamlai, which is the present-day Tuensang village. With the passage of time, they started to live in harmony, and people from different places came together to settle at Dongching Yangmai. This is the symbolic presentation of the creation of a new village, Chakhesang Yamni.
Hey, tôn chính yang mày, hồ sang gong han ấy, sang la bơ, trung si bằng ban đầu ấy, siết cả na siêu, sang mang cả na siêu, ôi liệt mày siêu, bao số song, ôi liệt mày siêu, ơi, hồ tôn chính yang mày hà đầu, sân, ha cô yang cô, mơ bằng mơ lăng ban đầu sung lật la bơ, hi bơ, mơ bằng mơ lăng lâu chi này. San ho tuan sang ha dao, tuan jing yang mai shou si yo dao, hawan ban dao san ai sung lat ta. Hui, Chang sung lao de, sung lat de xiu, ban dao sang mai ya gila ba. Bao sư sùng, ôi nhật mà ya sư, sang lô mà sư. Đa sư yak sa, tay khúc lạc lâu bù sùng, sang an tuan, xăm xinh mù xìa hào kia sư. Mù chăng mù phải la bà ta sư, bia là mà sư. Tâu chi, sân, tuan sang của hạ, hi bư, sang của, lulu lulu trung si bằng. 하고 빙고 니가 야쁘다 이가 일아쁘다 니 야우 낙서구다 하원 상상하셔 루루루루 상상라 아하마셔 아자야 루루 제소 제나 루루 제소 제장 루루 제소 Chang sang mong go shall say, oi lek mai go hao gai, dat be ma dan chua, holy lang do, holy lang, holy lang do.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big round of applause. Up next, we have the Chakhesang culture troupe presenting to us Khole, a folk tune. The folk tune Khole, meaning unity song, it symbolizes harmony and togetherness in times when the community encompassing both the elders and the youth who would convene to deliberate on important decisions or discuss new laws. The conclusion of these gatherings was marked by an anonymous consensus. Members would affirm their agreement with words such as yes, okay, agreed, or that's right, all deeply rooted in the ancient word Khole. This collective affirmation and mutual understanding inspired the composition of the song Khole, which beautifully encapsulates the spirit of unity, solidarity, and communal harmony. The song serves as a reminder of the strength found in unity and the importance of coming together for the common good.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Khiamniungan Cultural Troupe. Ladies and gentlemen, the Khiamniungan Cultural Troupe are performing the welcoming dance called the Mong. This is a traditional welcome dance which is performed to welcome special guests when they are invited to the village. This dance is performed to protect a person who is invited as a guest to the village from any precarious situations and possible eventualities in the village. Ladies and gentlemen, As announced earlier, we are very pleased to have the Mizo Cultural Organization from Mizoram performing today. The Department of Art and Culture would like to take this time to felicitate our friends from Mizoram. May I request the Mizoram Cultural Organization to kindly step into the arena and receive our humble token of appreciation before they begin their performance. May I request our Mizo friends to kindly line up as the Department of Art and Culture would like to acknowledge you with a humble token of appreciation.
This morning, the Mizo Cultural Organization will be performing to us 3 different melody. One, namely the Chero dance with traditional musicians. Second, the medley of traditional dance, Sarlamgai. And lastly, the Lehang.
Shall we all give them a warm welcome?
Cherao is a very old traditional dance of the Mizos. It is believed that the dance had already existed way back in the 1st century AD, while the Mizos were still somewhere in the Yuan province of China before their migration into the Chin Hills in the 13th century AD and eventually to the present Mizoram. Cherao is usually performed on the occasion of Puja, i.e., a pamba harvest by an individual family. This dance is not a community dance, but a dance performed by few selected girls with exceptional skills. It is performed in marriage ceremonies and other merrymaking celebrations. Cherao is the most popular and colorful dance of the Mizos. Men squatting, facing each other on the group tap long pairs of horizontal and cross bamboo staves, open and close in rhythmic beats. Girls in colorful Mizo costumes, Ponche, Karche, Vikrai, and the Thani dance in and out between the bamboos. This dance is now performed in almost all festivals. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a huge round of applause. Performing for us next is the Sarlangai.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the arena the Garo Cultural Troupe. This morning, the Garo Cultural Troupe will be enacting an indigenous game called the Jaktong Sika. Jaktong Sika is a traditional game played since time immemorial. It is a trial of strength between two men. In this game, the players face each other, joining their palms together. The players try to push each other out of the circle with all their might, and the one who is able to do so is declared the winner.
Up next, we have the Konya Culture Troupe presenting to us the Buham, a folk song for the 25th anniversary. Folk song is one of the most prominent ways of inculturating of youth men among the Konyaks. Folk song is more than just a melody. It carries rich cultural heritage. It narrates traditions and major past events pertaining to the community. This song narrates rich cultural heritage of the village and embodies the brave traditions and customs of the village. This song today glorifies the rich culture and tradition of the Nagas, which is showcased during the annual Hornbill Festival. It also praises the pioneers of the Hornbill Festival who had vision beyond boundaries and has made it a magnificent and internationally renowned event. This folk song emphasizes on fostering unity among the various and distinct Naga tribes for progress and development as a whole.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back on stage the Mizo Cultural Organization from Mizoram.
Presenting to us is the Sarlamgai and the Chihilam. Sarlamgai, this is an impression dance originating from the Bawi and Mara communities in the southern part of Mizoram. This dance is known as the Sarlamgai by the Bawi and the Solakai by the Mara. In the olden days, when the different tribes were constantly at war with each other, a ceremony to Tikhir, the vanquished beheaded skull of the enemy, was usually held by the victory. This ceremony is performed to ensure that the vanquished soul remains a slave to the victory, even when the latter also die. Any person who brings out an occasion for such a ceremony is highly regarded and respected by the people, the chief as well as his elders thereof. In the dance, boys and girls standing in alternate position dance in circle. They generally wear colorful dresses, while leader is dressed as a warrior. Next is the Zeliang, originated after the year 1980 on the lines of the song known as Pumazai. It is a dance that embodies the spirit of joy and acceleration. It is performed to accompaniment of a song called Zeliang.
Main Zai in Vorho Tiang O. Tihian Lakan Phil Masaberange. Jute Kalungle at Hole Ta. Gantiam To Si Miutene Van Lairi. Alot Hankal Riai Somaran. Tin and Zaidip Dip Maitiang O.
Jute Kalungle at Hole Ta.
Let's give them a big round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next performers are the Lotha Cultural Troupe. Let's give them a big round of applause as they enter into the stage. This morning, the Lotha Cultural Troupe will be performing a war dance titled the Ritso Shara. In the days of our forefathers, there were fights for power and dominance amongst villages and tribes. Tribes hunted their enemies, killed and looted villages, and captured orphaned children, made them servants and slaves. All able male members of the village, armed with weapons and dressed in traditional attire, entered into war with deafening war cries, attacked their enemies, and chopped off their heads as a sign of victory. The severed heads of the enemies were then nailed onto the village murung, and the entire village gathered at the murung to celebrate their victory by singing and dancing, which is known as the Ritso Sharhu, the victory war dance.
gentlemen, let's give them a huge round of applause. And up next, we have the Kachari culture troupe. Please welcome on stage the Kachari culture troupe, presenting to us the Majangtini, a folk song. This folk song is performed on various festivals, special occasions, or any other village social gatherings. It is a love song where a female lover expresses her sadness and disappointments over her lover's decision. Moving to a different town or cities for higher studies, through the song she tries to express that she's scared that he might forget her and find a new partner. The male partner replies to comfort her beloved, saying that he is going for further studies, not for marrying other girl. He also says that even though he is moving outside physically, his soul stays behind with her always.
Hai hai, wai musa wai migli danang si. Hai. Hai, hading-hading mai lamba, raya rikuba. Hading mani kandari. Boso sikailo. Ho 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 ho.
nai ding nai kala hai nu kuri ni na zang de bi sao bu sao ha dong ya bao du mo khana da da zang da nu kuri ni zang la hai kui ma than phai ba ha ha kong ga phai ba ha hai ma ga ma ji phai ba ha da ri li thu ro jang phai ba ha hai khana da da ma jang dang nu kuri nin jang de kha silik bon jang bai ha du hai ma jang dao mi sa da da ma jang dao mi sa puli ya chim thani thang kha bo thuru thani thang kha bo sim thani thang ba ha thuru thani thang ba ha hai thuru hor lai bir ba ha sim hor lai thang ba ha hai nukuri ni na jang de zalang ma sai nung ba mi chi ya dang hi phai la ba
hai ajang ningken ning blow fiat la ajang
hai ajang ma sang di
Up next, we have the Phom cultural troupe. The Phom cultural troupe will be performing a folk song titled Ongo Jala. A bird called Ongo acted as a clock to remind people when there was no modern clock and no compass to give directions. It makes a cuckooing sound to remind the people about their different daytime activities, such as working hours in the field, lunchtime, resting time, and also time to wrap up the field work and return from the field. Therefore, this bird was greatly admired and acknowledged by the people in those days. Ongo Jala is a folk song sung by women folk while working in the field from sunrise to sunset. Farmers sing this song to announce the time for their break at noon after toiling hard at the whole morning under the sun and rain. A brief transcription of the song lyrics goes as, "O birds of deep forest, we are longing to hear your melodic song carried to us by the hustling wave of the wind."
Up next, we have the Yimchunger cultural troupe presenting to us the Atrong Kun, a bravery song. The song speaks about the enemy that came yelling at the mountain top. On having alarmed about the presence of an enemy, the warrior of the village took to confronting the enemy, putting on his armor and set off straight to the mountain and defeated the enemy. With great zeal, the warrior chopped off his head and brought it back to the village. In ancient times, head hunting was to prove their valor and to appease the supreme being in order to increase their fertility, prosperity, good luck, and well-being of their people. It is also considered as a war trophy.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the Yimchunger cultural troupe a big round of applause for their wonderful performance. Up next, we have the Sumi cultural troupe. Ladies and gentlemen, please bring your hands together for the Sumi cultural troupe. The Sumi cultural troupe will be performing the Apilo Kuo, which is a folk dance. This is a traditional dance of the Sumi Naga tribe, which is also called the dance of dark spirit, as this dance was learned from the dark spirit. It is performed during the important occasions and festivals like Tuluni and Ahuna festivals. Typically, both men and women who are dressed in traditional Sumi attire perform this dance. This traditional folk dance is an integral part of Sumi Nagas, which signifies their rich culture and traditions. The folk dance of the Sumi Naga tribe depict the might and power of victorious warriors through the ages. Apilo Kuo, or victory dance, is usually performed after the battle to celebrate victory. It is also symbolizing of their thanksgiving to God to bless with wealth, strength, and power.
Up next, we will be having the Zeliang culture troupe.
Let's give another big round of applause to the Sumi cultural troupe.
Performing for us is a group song called the Lusan Boy by the Zeliang culture troupe. This song is sang in group during work days at the resting point, singing for the loved ones with melody, expressing the love and emotion through the song, wishing to meet the most beautiful lady of the village.
Let's give the Zeliang culture troupe a big round of applause. Up next, we have the Tikhir cultural troupe. Please bring your hands together for the Tikhir cultural troupe. They shall be performing the Tsonglaktsing, which is the sanctification of shield dance, Tikhir, performed by the Tikhir menfolk. The Tsonglaktsing symbolizes the sanctification of shields, bows, spears, and other war weapons used by men in times of war and hunting. It is a call to victory. This dance is performed during Tsonglakni festival, which is held from the 9th to the 12th of October each year. It is an act of purification and an act to revitalize themselves mentally and physically to be successful in their head hunting and hunting of animals. A brief transcription of the lyrics goes as: we dance holding shields. We stand wearing tiger-toothed necklace. East and west we are here. Today is the day of male purgation. In the east we carved and killed. In the west we pierced and killed. We carved and killed the tiger. We pierced and killed the elephant. We also carved and killed the yak. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big round of applause.
And up next we have the Kuki culture troupe, presenting to us the control cup. The Kuki culture troupe presenting to us the Kanchong Cup. Kanchong Cup is one of the most popular games for the young Kuki boys. It comprises of a top designed by our forefathers indigenously and spins with the help of a strong thin cord or rope rolled out made from the bark or skin of a tree. It is played in a group or individually. It requires two parties or teams for playing the game in turns, as spinners and as hitters. The game is considered invalid once these rules are infringed by each of the player. In a game, each team takes turn as spinners and hitters. Each team, during the turn as hitters, has to hit the opponent top and win a set number of points to be declared the winner. When a party spins the top and rated with different points as set in the rules of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the Kuki cultural troupe a big round of applause. Program sis kuruble itia cultural troops kan sop jor hala kuruble junai diase.
Culture troops kan itia sop hala kurule janai diase. And that brings us to the end of the morning session of the cultural performance. Thank you all for coming. The cultural extravaganza will continue at 1 p.m. today here at the arena. All are welcome to the afternoon session of the cultural performance, presented to us by the Department of Art and Culture, Government of Nagaland.
Cultural troops kan ge itu khobor janai diase 1 baje bara afternoon session cultural program shuru kurubo itu venue de to sub cultural troupe participants kan yete bui jawle 15 minutes before 1 p.m. Venue de bui jawle khobor janai diase. Ladies and gentlemen, the Department of Youth Resources and Sports will be organizing a competition of traditional shot put games. The game will begin shortly after the commencement of the cultural performance. They will be hosting the game in front of the Chakhesang Muru. All are invited to witness